Hello, welcome back. I'm Brooke, the maker behind Blue Bean Crochet, and I'm back to show you what I got done this week. It was kind of a slow week. I was resting my hands a little bit. They were still pretty sore. But I did get 9 different patterns done, 4 of which I have never made before. And one big whip I've been working on for the past month-ish. I finally got it done. So without further ado, let's look at some patterns. So let's go over the little ones. I showed them in the video I did Sunday, so we'll just go through them really quickly. I did the jumping spiders by Handmade by Nicole. I really like these. I would consider them low sew. The only thing you're sewing is the butt to the body. I did make 3 of them. My 2-year-old decided one was his, so I have 2 jumping spiders. Then I have the 2 loaf kittens. These are the mini loaf kittens by Annie Caraway Art, and I just made these out of scrap. So I know this is Chenille Basic tie-dye. This is Chenille Basics, but I do not remember the color. And this is Bernat Mystical in the orangish color. I don't remember the name of it. Now that those are out of the way, let's get to the bigger, more fun patterns. So I guess the 3rd pattern would be this one. This is by Rainy Tree Crochet. This is the Pink Pony Plankton. I have made this one other time and it sold at the first market I took it to last year, and I finally got around to making another one. This is out of Brights, the Chenille Basic Brights from Premier. I believe this is Sage. This is yellow. It is Brights as well. This was a really bad skein. I don't know if you can tell. It was really rough. But with the little bit, the eye, we could do it. So it's, you do so you sew the eye on and you sew the hat onto it. You embroider the eyebrow and the little smile. The arms are crocheted in, and the legs, of course, you make one, fasten off, make the other, crochet them together. And then the little antennas are surface crocheted. So yeah, he's pretty cute. The eye is 25mm. He has a red pupil, so I used the red pupil and then just used some red glitter to fill in the rest to give him a little red eyeball. I will probably make another one since I made a set of the red pupil, red eyes. And I don't know what else to use it on except plankton, so we will probably be making another one of those. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, a lot of single crochets. Yeah, this is Pink Pony Plankton by Rainy Tree Co. And so the next pattern I have, this one is one of the new to me. I've never made it before. I've had it for a while. I just never made it. This is the Mushroom Mouse pattern. It is Whiskers, not Whiskers, Whiskers. I really like this one. I used 25mm sinker eyes on him. So there is some sewing involved with him. So the arms are sewn on and the ears are sewn on and this little mushroom cap is sewn on. In the pattern it said you can add stuffing in the mushroom cap. I did not do that. There was some face shaping. I'm not great at face shaping, but I did my best to give him a little bit of a squished look and have more of a nose shape. The body style is something that I have not made before. So you make the head and you do one round of like back loops, so you have the front loops, and you start the body in those front loops. But what was new is the legs. So you, as you're crocheting down, you finish one leg, then you fasten off and you crochet the other leg on, reattach and crochet the other leg, and then that leaves like a gap in the middle here that you just have to whip stitch. You close it, and then he has his little tail. Yeah, I really like this pattern, and I used brights for this one too, the chenille basic brights. And this, I believe, is Pebble from the Mama Made Minis collection. I really like this gray brown color. It's not really gray, it's not really brown, but I thought it would be really cute for the mouse. I might make some more of these. I'm on a Posh kick, so I might see just how tiny he comes out in Posh. But I think he is still pretty small in the basics, so I might just do it again in the basics, but give him maybe a different color hat. He's really cute. So again, did I tell you who this was by? This is by Stitch and Belle. Yep. She also, I was looking on her Etsy, she has a squirrel with like a little acorn hat. That's definitely, I favorited that. That's going to be on my bucket list to make on my ever growing list that I do not go. So that was that one. The other new ones I made, so I actually made 3, and they're all by the same designer. The designer is SC Handmade. And these are the little cuddly tail monsters, is what she calls them. I might have a little bit of an obsession. Like, I bought every little cuddly, just about every, if not every little cuddly tail pattern she has on her Etsy. I think they'll be really cute just for markets, or especially with going to like Comic-Con. They are these little buddies. They're little monsters. They're just, oh, I almost dropped him. They're laying down. You can lay them down and they just sit up. It looks like he's sucking on his tail. This is a very sew heavy pattern. This one is Char, the cuddly tail monster. You are crocheting the head, the body, the arms, the feet, the tail, and the belly patch there. I did give him 25mm eyes, but you do sew it all together. So the head to the body, the belly patch to the body, the tail to the body, the feet, the arms, you all sew them on. And you just tack. I think it's in the pattern too, to sew the arms to the tail, just holds it in place. Yeah, these are so cute. And I did use Posh for this. Like I said, I'm on a Posh kick right now. I did use Posh. And yeah, this is Char, the cuddly tail monster. And then she also has, this one is Vivi, the cuddly tail monster. I think we all know who it is inspired by. Again, it's pretty so heavy. The ears get sewn on, the arms, the feet, the tail, the head to the body. The little neck fluff gets sewn on as well. But overall, I really like the pattern. Super straightforward. I had no problems with this pattern. This is the first time I've ever made anything by this designer. So yeah, I gave him 25mm eyes as well. This is Vivi, the cuddly tail monster. Oh, it is Baby Bear, the Michael's Baby Bear. And this here is the little bunny. I think I have it right here. The little bunny and the colored teddy bear is what I did for the tail fuzz and the neck fuzz as well. Yep, this is Vivi, the cuddly tail monster. And then the next one, same designer. This is Sylvie, the cuddly tail monster. Look how gorgeous she is. I gave her light blue 25mm eyes. This one is definitely more sewing than the other two, and just more pieces. The ears to the body, of course, the arms, the tail. But for her, you have to make this little cute little bow, and you sew that on, and then this ribbon that wraps around her ears and her head, and there's also one around her neck too that goes down. Those are all crocheted and sewn on as well. The chain itself, the ribbon goes by really quick. It's only a few stitches wide, so it goes by pretty quick. But these color changes within like whole details. So what I did is I just left some tails and just used that to attach it with the colors, and then just hid them inside, so I didn't have to try to hide all of those little ends inside the flat work crochet for the ribbon. But yeah, you do surface crochet this little bit on the ear as well. Yeah, this is Sylvie, the cuddly tail monster. I think she's my favorite. She was more work, but it was definitely worth it. So that is that one. The next pattern that I did is the henchman. So this guy, not too much sewing on this guy. I used Posh for this one as well. This is by LHA Creations. I've made this a couple times and I've sold all the ones that I've made. I've made them out of Bernat, so they're big, and then I've made them out of Posh too, just so they're more of a size. They're still a pretty good size, like my hand. They're still a good size. The main sewing you're going to do is the eye goggles. You do sew those on, so you attach the eyes to the goggles and then you sew them on. You color change for the band. I did the back loop slip stitch, and then the back loop single crochet around, just to get that really clean color change for the goggle strap. I wish I sewed these closer together, but he's still cute. It's okay. The overalls are just color changes, so I did the slip stitch round to make the clean pant color change. This is surface crocheted around, like on here, and then you just chain the straps, and then you tack them in the back. But yeah, this feet, one fasten off, make the other one, crochet them around, and it's just a lot of single crochets. And I think the round, it's not too many stitches, but he is pretty chunky. I don't know if you can tell, he's chunky. But yeah, I do like this pattern. He does work out fairly quick, all things considered. But yeah, here's the henchman. I do think I used Parfait Chunky for the white. The white is Parfait Chunky, the rest is Posh. His little smile. Yep, there's one. I will probably make more of these as well. And see, I know there's a bunch of different ones. There's some shorter ones. You can probably just make it shorter and move the arms down. Yeah. There's the henchman. And then the last thing I have, the biggest one. This was my car project for probably a month and a half. I just kept it in the car and worked on it. And it is no other than Anchor the octopus. This is the regular size anchor. I'm trying to move back so you can actually see him. The regular size anchor, not the mini or the little fidget one. I do have both of those patterns. I haven't made the fidget one yet, but I've made the minis. But honestly, I've sold more of the regular size anchors than I have the minis. I gave him 30mm eyes, and I used the Michaels, the Grande Ombre for him. had this envision that it was just going to be like ombre tentacles, light to dark. But what I didn't think of was the light right next to the dark. I do not love that, but it is what it is at this point. By the time I realized it, I was already up a little bit and there was no going back. So somebody will definitely love it. This side, it looks great. Just keep it on this side. Don't look at that side. I used a 7mm hook for all of it with the Grande Ombre. It's the dark blue one. I know there's two blue ones. There's a lighter blue and then the dark one, which this color is on the outside. It might be a little bit darker than this last one. But yeah, he's a beast. A lot of time. All the tentacles are crocheted individually. You make the little suction bobble part, you make the top part, and you crochet them together. I did something different this time with the tentacles. I usually will make all of like the bobble pieces and then set those aside and then work through all the tentacles, like crocheting them together. This time I made them one by one, so I did the bobble part and the top part each. It felt like less batch making. I don't think it was any quicker, but it made me feel better. So yeah, you do this, the little head bubble, I don't know what you call it, gets sewn on. The bottom part here gets sewn on. But other than that, it's pretty. He does take, I can't really give you a good example because I've been nursing this project for a while, but on average they take about 8 hours, 8.5 hours for me to finish. So it is a definite time commitment, but oh so worth it. I love this pattern. So Anchor, and this is by Humble Child Co. is who designed the anchor. That is all I have to show for this week. A little bit less than other weeks, but it's okay. Hopefully I can get some more done this coming week. And yeah, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe got some ideas. I'll link the patterns below. I think I finally got my links working. I had to verify everything before they would let you click on them, and I think they're doing that now. It is a learning process for me, but if you stuck around through all of my patterns, I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.